50s was a time when rock and roll thrived, with discos day and night consisting of jukebox music and swinging dancing. Big dresses, bright colours, with women commonly wearing poofy skirts, showing some skin by leaving their shoulders bare. Hair was the main event, styled in bouffant and Hollywood waves, trying to be as beautiful as Marilyn Monroe herself.
Much like women, men cared a lot about their hair, keeping it slick, neat, tall and gelled up, like the King Elvis Presley.
Don't you be no square, you can't find a partner, use a wooden chair.
Pride and Prejudice, initially a book written by Jane Austen, now a well-known film starring Keira Knightley and Matthew Macfadyen. The story goes as a mother is looking for a good, rich husband for her coming-of-age daughters, when one, different from the bunch, Elizabeth, decides she doesn't want to follow the stereotype, until she is challenged by a man she doesn't know was just her type, this being Mr. Darcy. We have decided to focus on this tension and differing opinions of Elizabeth and Darcy, as well as their friends and family, for our shoot. We felt like this scene best advertised this was the opening ballroom scene.
We decided to find an authentic 50s ballroom for the scene. The best fit for this style was a Rivoli ballroom, one of the last remaining 50s ballrooms in East London.
The interior of the building, as well as its decorative style, fit the 50s, as they have not been changed since this time. Due to the minimalist style of the 50s hair and makeup, with their lack of extra accessories, the budget plan that we created was not long or intricate, including travel costs, kit rentals from the production company. Each person in the team had a pre-decided designated role, with one doing budget plan, one doing call sheets, one doing location, and one doing health and safety. This was done together to make sure that we had a clear plan for the photo shoot. Working together consists of meeting up in people's flats and the public library. In these sessions, we also created our mood boards and face charts, deciding how we would make each character work in the 50s. We matched our mood boards by taking snippets of 50s wallpaper and each using parts of them on our mood board.
Our exam application then began.
We began the makeup application at 10 in the morning, ready for our photos to be taken at 1 p.m. Getting our models there at roughly 10:30. We helped each other in order to complete a full hair and makeup look, so we were prepared for 1 o'clock, ready to go on set. We sketched out a couple of ideas for what photos we wanted to be taken to show the dynamic of each character and the families and friends. My character was Mr. Darcy, one of the main protagonists and love interest of Elizabeth Bennet. I decided to base my character off of the rough and edgy looks of the 50s from Elvis Presley and Crybaby. By doing this, I chiselled his jawline and cheekbones using bronzer and gave his hair a rough, quiffed look. I had Elizabeth Bennet, one of the main characters and a love interest of Mr. Darcy. I decided to do a simple hair and makeup look to show her lack of care for the ball, adding a splash of colour in a red lipstick to further personify her rebellious side.
My character was Jane, love interest of Mr. Bingley. I kept her makeup simple, ensuring that her skin was flawless to amplify her elegance and beauty. Her hair was styled in Hollywood waves like Marilyn Monroe, a well-loved model of the time.
We decorated our set using balloons and dressed all of our characters up in fancy dresses, just like the 50s, to give it that real, authentic 50s ballroom feel. Our shoot was a success, and we all felt as though we represented the tension, love and friendship between our characters well.